welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay and welcome to Design Diary, my series where I love to share all the big and small projects that we're doing to transform our brand new house into a home. In today's episode, let's see, what are we gonna share with you today? We've got a bunch of paint updates. We've been painting like crazy, so I wanna give you a little update, share with you the paint colors that are totally transforming our home. I also am having a very hard time picking between 4 different colors that I've tested in the guest bedroom, so I'm gonna share those with you and I'm gonna need your help in the comments. Let's get right into it. Although I love to design with a host of neutral shades, I love adding denim blue into my designs. This is my new favorite. It's called Kensington Blue by Benjamin Moore. It's this beautiful deep hue. It really adds a little drama and creative interest into this hallway space, kind of beckoning you back to this side of the house. I'm gonna brighten this space with some really fascinating, really inspiring art pieces. I'm hoping to figure out the right piece either from our current collection or by adding something new. Welcome to our guest room. It is so much fun to have this room finally put together. I actually shot this footage when I finally got this room figured out, at least to some degree, when my mom was coming to visit for Mother's Day. So you can see the gift that I had for her there, but pretty much the same stuff that I had in the last house guest bedroom. The artwork is totally temporary. I haven't made any decisions there, but I'm loving this new rug. I sourced it at Goodwill for a mere $39.99. It's my best thrifting steal lately, and I'm so happy with it. This one's Magnolia collection with Target. What's that called? Hearth and Hand. And it's fun to catch my local Seattle Goodwill store on Target Day. Target often will clearance out stuff, and if they can't sell it or they just have a surplus in their warehouse and they need to get rid of it, they just drop it off at local Goodwill stores, and then you can get stuff. This rug retails for $120 and I got it for $39.99. So pretty proud of it. Brand new in package. Ah, gorgeous. Now you can see I was originally thinking some neutral colors here, checking out Chantilly lace, but just didn't want to carry white into this space, wanted to be a little cozier. Tried out Balboa Mist, and again, just not the neutral space. All the bedding and rugs and everything's neutral, so I want to go with something a little bolder. So I grabbed 4 different shades of green to try out in this room, and I am definitely going to need your vote. All right, here's our paint options. These are those pint-sized sample containers from the Benjamin Moore line. They are amazing, usually about $10 at my local hardware store, but I've seen some of you say that samples can be smaller in some other parts of the world or different parts of the country, and like even $1 for a really small bit, so that's awesome. I don't mind having these larger ones though. I figure I'll probably use them at some point for some project. So let's take a look at the samples that we're testing. So it all started with this color, Brookside Moss. This is a Benjamin Moore color and I'm super attracted to it and actually recommended it in my recent paint colors video. I really was a little worried that it might be too bold, so I found a few more options that are increasingly more muted. Louisburg green was my next choice. It definitely read a little bit more green in a room that I saw. It was so beautiful. I'm very interested to see how this one looks. This color is one that I added last minute. This one's Rosemary Sprig. I felt like it was a little closer to Brookside Moss, like tint-wise, maybe a good middle ground between these two. I started to just want a really super neutral option and something maybe a little bit lighter in case all of these kind of were a fail. So I went with this color. It's such a pretty one. It's called Nantucket Gray. It's definitely a green toned gray. And as you can see, we're kind of getting increasingly more muted or blue or gray toned. So I'm very interested to see which one you guys like best, which one I like best, and which one Travis likes. Oh, I can't wait to see what you guys think. Okay, those are the paint colors. I need your opinions, so let me know down in the comments below which color was your favorite, which one would you use in your house, or have you used one of these colors before, or a similar color that maybe I should also try. Coffee break. There's nothing nothing like making a latte at home, and I have to totally super highly recommend the Smeg Espresso Machine. I guess I'm a little bit limited in my experience because this is my first espresso machine, but I did a lot of research before looking at this one, and it is absolutely beautiful on the counter. We know aesthetics are important around here, and it's so easy to use. And I was a little bit worried, you know, were we gonna use it enough to make the price tag make sense? We received it as a gift, but it was a very generous gift. We wanna make sure we're gonna use something like that, not just have it be a dust collector. Wow, we use it all the time. So if you're coffee dorks like Travis and I are, Seattleites, you know, it kind of comes with the territory. Highly recommend the Smeg Espresso Machine. Chef's kiss. All right, I think we're gonna take a quick walk through Home Depot. We've got a few things that we need to pick up today. Kelly, you gonna come say hi, puppy? Kelly, come here. Here's the girl. Do we have a crazy story for you, don't we, Kelly? So craziness, you guys. I let the dogs out every morning while I'm making breakfast, usually let them run around since now we have such a nice yard, give them a little bit of quiet time in the morning to roll around in the grass, you know, do their biz. But I went outside to let them in and the gate was open and Kelly was gone, you guys. I freaked out. We did get her back, obviously. She did come back, but definitely a huge scare on a Friday morning. You better believe we got some master locks on those gates like the same day, and it definitely will not happen again. All right, so we just arrived at Home Depot. We're gonna take a look around, see if we can find some closet doors for various closets that we're replacing doors for. We're also looking for some track shelving, adjustable shelving situation for our pantry and the closet in the office so that we can store and organize everything. First stop, the nursery. It's so much fun to just see what's available. Found an affordable outdoor rug in a neutral color. I love a trellis pattern. Don't be late, my dear. Sourcing beautiful outdoor plants to fill out our backyard garden spaces. Looking for flowering and leafy plants that will take up space and add some color. It's off to the car with the first round and then back in the store for the indoor selections. I love this glass cleaner. Glass doorknobs, very curious. And we're looking to source, I think, 5 or 6 closets worth of new closet doors, checking out the options. I don't like this traditional style or a full louvered shutter style doors too much. I prefer something a little simpler like half louvered. Finding our optimal track shelving for the pantry and office closets. And they had just the right number of shelves for each project. We're back from Home Depot. We got a lot of great stuff. We got everything we need to completely shelve out our pantry and the closet that's here in the office. I have so many things that I need to store and organize, and I cannot wait for that to be done. Organization isn't exactly decor, but it helps support your decor because it provides an easy to find storage spot for everything, completely closed, away from your eye, and then the rest of your office space can really be for decorative, beautiful pieces. While we were at the hardware store, we didn't just get shelving though. We got a ton of outdoor plants. Travis is working on putting them, you know, kind of through the backyard. We're adding some hydrangeas and some different colors, one of my favorite flowers. And they really do kind of bush out, making a beautiful visual presence in a big garden area. We got a few other great pieces, some cool things I'm thinking about adding through our home. The first one is doorknobs. I'm eager to get started changing out all of the interior doors to be more of a shaker style door.
One thing that made a huge difference in our remodel were the doors. We switched out all the interior doors for these solid core masonite doors. The style is called Lincoln Park. They look modern and clean, and the hardware is MTech. Follow for more.
a little bit just more classic, a little bit more modern at the same time, and just add a little bit more decorative element to these important fixtures in our home. Right now, they're just kind of these flat wooden hollow core doors. They're not the best, and I'm really excited. Probably maybe over the summer, we'll see. I have to price out the whole thing. I can't just buy everything at once. You know, it's really about kind of deciding, prioritizing what's the most important right now. But one thing I can do right now on a fairly decent price point is change out doorknobs. I'm gonna change them out anyways for the new hardware. And so I made kind of a crazy decision. I got these glass doorknobs. I had glass doorknobs in an apartment building over on Seattle's very famous Capitol Hill. I lived in a beautiful 1929 studio and it had all the original details, including original glass doorknobs. I always loved them, and I was thinking it might be fun to put these in the office. Now I'm kind of thinking, should I just put them for all the interior doors? Might be a really beautiful look. The other idea that I was having was a matte black, more of a modern style doorknob. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. If you think the glass doorknobs might be prettier, or if you think we should go for more of a matte black. The next thing, I'm a big believer in making sure that you have all the right cleaning products. I hate cleaning usually, but I do get a little zen joy out of it, especially if I can really kind of bliss out, make myself a latte, put on some nice music, and have the right cleaning materials that make cleaning a pleasure instead of a pain. So I can't say enough about Spray Away. I've been using this forever. As a former retail employee, we always use this at retail stores that I worked at. Being the visual manager, merchandising manager, this was definitely my wheelhouse. Setting up beautiful store displays and then making sure that they were perfectly clean every time. It's a foaming glass cleaner, so it's really easy to clean a lot of surface with just a little bit of product. It's also great because you know how any liquid glass cleaner kind of falls down the glass and you have to like get it really quick before it goes all over the woodwork. This is foaming, so it just stays on the glass and you just rub it and it gets the glass perfect every time. I'm also planning to hang a few hanging plants, mostly in the bathroom right now. I have 3 hanging planters and I'm trying to decide where I want them. So we picked up some of these. They just screw into the ceiling. They got a little drywall anchor, or you can screw them directly into a stud, and these are perfect to hang plants. So I'm gonna try to get a couple of these up, hopefully this weekend. One big styling problem I'm having in this home office is the light fixture problem. The ceiling whole area is a little bit damaged, and you can see there's like a little bit of cracking happening up there, which is a problem. Most of the light fixtures I've been looking at online have a 4-inch base. This needs something wider or something to cover that. I wanted to do something pretty simple, but then I found medallions. I've always loved ceiling medallions. I admire them a lot in historical residences. When we went to Versailles, for example, there's a lot of these ornate sort of elements in each room, obviously. And so this is a super cost-effective way to try this out. So this is a 14-inch ceiling medallion. This one's a white primer, and then you just paint it the color that you want. It's got all the hanging hardware with it. Then you just put this up on the ceiling, and then you got a 4-inch opening, perfect for any light fixture. I also like the idea, this is kind of more of a traditional sort of a vibe, a little bit Victorian, a little bit historical, which I love, but I am really trying to juxtapose like modern and historical. And so I'm thinking I could even do a really modern light fixture off of this, and it would be kind of a cool combination. So I'll maybe share some of the ones that I'm looking at. I don't know, you guys. I'm really having a hard time deciding for this room. I need to make a decision already. So maybe you can help me out. I'm gonna give you a few options, and then let me know in the comments what you think would be best in this room. Reveal later to come, I promise. This room is having some big changes very quickly, and it's been really fun to design this space. I can't wait to share all of it with you. Another great item that I picked up earlier this week on a trip to Goodwill. Oh my gosh, you guys, I always find the best lighting at Goodwill. Always. I score in the lighting department. And take a look. She's so pretty. I like how sculptural it is. I haven't even cleaned it yet. It's a little dirty, but it's got that beautiful sort of, I don't know, column vibe. It's kind of interesting. It almost looks like a vessel of some sort. I like the angularness of it all. I love that sort of beige color, very simple. And then I want to source a pleated shade for this. I'm thinking about this one probably in the main bedroom on the dresser, because I had a lamp in there and then I moved it to another room. And so I'm thinking this one might be the next one. But Goodwill, look at this. Can you see it? Look at this, $7. $7. That's crazy. And then the shade most likely will be something like $30. And then I already have a harp for it even, so it's kind of cool. I don't know how I feel about this finial though. It's like a little much, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to get it with the shade and see if it's cool or if it's kind of weird. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. You guys are amazing. I'm so excited to tell you that we just hit 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I can't believe it. I'm so excited, so grateful. Thanks to everyone for your unending support here. It's been amazing. And just having those great conversations with you in the chat. I sound like I'm teaching online still. Blah. Oh, are you in here listening to me? Oh, geez. I've said it before, I'll say it again, designing a home, it's a process. It takes a long time. There are a million projects that we want to do. It's so much fun just talking through them, going to the store, pricing things out, prioritizing what's most important. It's so nice when it's your own home. It's really nice knowing that every investment you make is something that you will get to enjoy for many years to come, and that might be a great return on investment someday in the future. Make sure to like and subscribe for more interior design and home decor tips. Next week, I have something kind of fun in store, but I'm still working on it, so you'll have to check back next Sunday to see what's up. If you'd like some interior design advice on your home, make sure to send me some pictures or videos to asklindsay@gmail.com. I'd love to do a little roundup of viewer homes and give a little bit of tips and advice where you might be looking for some support. Until then, you might enjoy the last episode of Design Diary, where I walk you through the furniture placement in most of the rooms of our house. I'll also link our house hunting video in case you're wondering a little bit more about what we were looking for when sourcing our home here in Seattle. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, my friends.